Alright. So this is story time about my sister giving me a gift. The gift she gave me was one Xmas. I believe like we just moved in the house in like '05, so this probably was like '06, '07. She gave me the book and then she wrote in there, since we fight a lot, I figure you would like to know at least how to fight. And the book she gave me was a small version of the Art of War. I'm like, huh. I guess that makes sense with the goofy ass inscriptions and shit, yo. But what she don't know, first of all, hey, y'all love my sister, yo. I don't like ass like shit, but I love my sister, yo. Real shit, yo. I love my sister a whole fucking lot, yo. My sister is fucking wonderful, yo. I'm gonna do a video on just her and all her accomplishment, yo, cause she really the shit. It's probably gonna be a two-part video, cause she really the shit and she really accomplished a lot. What that man stated, yo, she's still my sister, so I still be taking jabs at her and shit. But I don't mean nothing by it, cause I'd kill one of you motherfuckers for her, yo. Flat the fuck out. Now back to the Art of War. So she gave me the Art of War and shit, yo. Like since we be fighting and shit, at least you should at least know how to fight. Like, I don't even be fighting like that, yo. You gassing this shit up. And to be honest, I already know how to motherfucking fight, dog. None of this shit is new to me, dog. Like, at all, yo. And what she didn't know is I had the Art of War since fucking high school, dog. Like, literally, I had the Art of War since high school. I had a miniature version of the Art of War. That was a small version she gave me, but I had a miniature version that's even smaller than that since fucking high school. I don't know where I got it exactly or when I got it exactly, but I know either I found this shit in 10th grade or I bought the shit in 8th grade before around the time I was at the Rites of Passage program of Lincoln University. Or somebody might just gave it to me. Like, oh shit, that is alright, good looking out. But I know I had that shit early as fuck, yo. Like early as fuck. But I really think, on some real shit, I really think I had that shit like in summer of my 8th grade. I had that shit at least by the summer of my 8th grade. I don't know where the fuck I got it from, honestly. But I know I got that shit. I've been reading that shit since then, yo. Since fucking like ninth grade, I've been reading that shit and studying that shit. I learned shit, dog. So you give me some shit, yo. You give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile, yo. I learned that shit and researched that shit, and then I expand on that shit. Cause one thing had to come from something, and we've researched where the fuck that shit came from exactly. The Art of War was made in BC, dog. A Sun Tzu, motherfucker. Got evidence of this motherfucker. They still ain't got no evidence. Goddamn Jesus. Like that shit sick it for a little bit. They still finding mummies and shit. They still finding dinosaur fossils and shit. They ain't got one fucking hair of Jesus though. Not one thread of clothing he wore. Not one. They didn't use the Bible as a history book. But anyway, man, I stay focused. So fuck the Bible, yo. That goofy ass book ain't fucking real. This book, on the other hand, is real. By a motherfucker who really wrote it, who really fucking existed. And that's proof of that shit. Shout out to Sun Tzu, man. Shout out to Lao Tzu, too. Like, real shit. So, The art of war, yo. One of my most used sayings is how you start is how you finish. Um Now let's see, yo. Let's see. Let's get this shit some motherfucking context now, yo. So the art of war, out of the core chapters, it's 13 core chapters, just like disciples in the Bible, yo. Message. The first one is laying plans. I've been making plans for love. Yo, all is fair in love and war. All is fair in love and war. So, motherfuckers make plans for love, motherfuckers make plans for war. It's all the same, yo. It's all the fucking same, yo. You gotta make plans for both love and war. It's all is fair in love and war. So, yeah, yo, gotta make some plans. So, first one is laying plans. Why is that the first one? And why is that so important? Because I just told you, one of my probably the number one most used sayings of mine are wow, words of wisdom. One of my most number one fucking quotes or phrases that I use the most is how you start is how you finish. And that goes right into laying plans. So the first thing you have to do before you start a fucking war is you have to start yourself. Fuck the war. You have to start yourself. Everything has to be aligned properly, yo. Because if it's not, you shouldn't even get started, yo. If you get started on a bad foot, you shouldn't even get started. You should just literally stop. Stop. So let's get into this shit, yo. So there are 5 constant factors in regards to laying plans. The first being the moral law, the next being heaven, the third being earth, the fourth being commander, and the fifth and last being method and discipline. Method and discipline is kind of self-explanatory. The commander is the fucking leader, the head of the fucking snake. If this motherfucker don't have wisdom, then they got you motherfuckers straight into fucking hell and shit, yo. Straight into peril. It's the same way with the head of the household, the head of the family. If the head of the family is a wise man or woman, then the family is off to the right track. But if they're not, they're gonna put your ass straight in hell. Cause they don't know what the fuck they doing, yo. They gonna guide you straight into fucking hell, yo. The head of any kind of family structure. Head of any kind of structure, period. Don't have to be family, but any kind of structure, period. You have to look at the fucking leader, dog. If that leader is no good, then the shit would be no good, yeah. That's who's guiding you. That's who everybody's getting that guidance from. Earth. When they talking about Earth, they talking about the actual Earth itself, yeah. Like literally the fucking Earth itself. The ground, where the location, where you having this shit at. That's what they mean by Earth. Like that literally the fucking Earth, the actual ground, the actual location. Like, hey, all of our fighters are wonderful climbers. Okay. But we having this war near fucking water. nowhere near shit that motherfuckers can climb, then okay. We off to the wrong fucking shit to begin with, yeah. All of our people are warm climate soldiers, but we fighting in some cold weather. Then guess what? We off to the wrong shit already. When people always say location, 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 this is what the fuck they mean, yo. Location. Motherfucker, if you're in the wrong spot, you're in the wrong spot, dog. It's very hard to win when you coming from the wrong spot like that. There's a time and a place for everything. This is not the place for that shit. When they talk about heaven, they mean just that, yo. As above, as below. They mean fucking above. So heaven, they talking about, a higher power. So things such as the fucking weather, shit that you can't control. That's what they mean, shit that you can't control. Huh. We shooting arrows. The wind is changed. Now it's going the opposite direction. Our arrows will travel further. Now we have the wind on our side. Versus the wind turned this way. Now the wind is going against us. All of our arrows going to be shooting straight into the fucking wind. They're going to get blown out, of course. They won't have the same strength hitting people and shit. This is not a good look. Having this against us. We fighting in the fucking valley. The valley plan on getting flooded. That means we gonna get flooded in. We gonna lose. They got the higher ground already. Heaven is against us. They staring into the sun. They can't see shit. Heaven is on our side. That's what that means. Those are just examples. The moral law. The moral law is kind of self-explanatory. It means exactly what the fuck it means. The moral law. Now, Sun Tzu is a wonderful motherfucking teacher and strategist. And what he talking about is warfare. But warfare can be fought on many different planes. But you can utilize this theology on many different planes as well to attack, or especially when to not attack. So I learned this shit a long time ago, yo. But I've been doing this shit my whole fucking life, yo. None of this shit is new to me. Like I don't want to say master strategist, but I'm a strategist. That's why I always like, hey, I'm strong and shit. I could fuck people up. I'm crazy. But why fight them head on head, yo? Wasting my energy versus their energy. I really got asthma, yo. What if I fuck up and my asthma kick in, yo? And now this shit turn against me. Now I'm really gonna get fucked up. Nah. I'd rather do the opposite, yo. I'd rather run their ass in circles and run them raggedy and shit. Cause I got wind. And worst case scenario, while I'm running, I'm building my wind up. So to make sure I don't have no fucking dealing with asthma. And if I do, let's say the asthma just kick in out of nowhere, cool, I'm already running. I'll just run away and disappear. And if the asthma doesn't kick in, guess what? All that running and shit just helped me the fuck out to make sure the asthma doesn't kick in. But let's just say the asthma did kick in. Guess what? This motherfucker out of breath with me, yo. Now we on the same fucking level. We in the same plane. But they out of breath. I'm out of breath. I'm used to this shit. I got asthma. I'm used to being out of breath. They not. They gonna panic. When they panic, I'm gonna dig in their shit. I used to climb up motherfucking shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers are fast. But they not climbers. I can climb. I'm nifty. Let me get up here and talk my shit. If motherfuckers can jump, okay, cool. If y'all can climb, okay, cool. I can climb too. There's a fence behind me. I can get the fence. There's a tree behind that. I can get the tree. These motherfuckers don't have the same abilities that I had or strategies that I had. In elementary school, I'm thinking like this. So I've been doing this art of war shit for a long time, yo. It's about location. Okay, well, we got the higher ground and this shit been staked out. It's about location. Well, we got the location. We laid plans early. So now, how you start is how you finish. We starting off on a good hand, on the right foot. Who the leader is? Whoever the best fitted should be the leader. Fuck the most popular motherfucker. Whoever is the best fitted should be the fucking leader. I don't like to be the leader. I like being a strategist. So I can see the whole board. Let the other person motherfucking guide the people. But I need to see the whole board. You controlling people. I'm controlling everything. So, will I be the leader? If I have to be. It's all about who is the best fitted. Automatically is the leader. No cut costs, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No voting, no bullshit. Whoever's the best fitted, you're automatically the leader. Heaven on outside. I try to pride myself in being a faithful motherfucker for real. So heaven should always be on my side. No matter what, heaven should always be on my side. Because I push so much for that. I live my life accordingly for that. So I should always have heaven on my side. Discipline, discipline and strategy. I've been disciplined. I've been doing this shit, yo. I've been training myself, yo. Preparing myself. I've been doing that for a long time, yo. Damn near since birth. Now, the method, I'm normally the one that decides that because I'm the strategist. Like, hey, you're the leader, but you're leading the people. I'm leading the strategy. I'm more equipped for the art of war. I'm more equipped for the strategist part of it. I got that. You just make sure you control the people. You're the popular motherfucker. I'm never the popular motherfucker, yo. I'm too uncouth. Motherfuckers don't fucking like me, and I don't give a fuck. So the popular motherfucker, you control the people, yo. You got them, yo. I just let motherfuckers know what the marching order is, yo. Everybody don't want to do the marching order, but guess what? Everybody want to fucking win. And the second you fucking win, now they want to do the marching orders. So that's what it's all about. It don't matter. We can get a little victory. As long as we got a little victory. Oh shit. All right. Well, I listen to you, dog. Oh, this shit gonna work the fuck out. Well, let's go, yo. Yeah, yo. If you listen to me, you will win. First opportunity to get a win, I go for it. I get it. See what happens when you listen to me. All right. Well, let's go. You're not listening to me. You're listening to him. He's the leader. I'm just calling out the plays to him and shit, yo. He Tom Brady, yo. I'm just Brian Belichick, yo. I'm just calling the plays for his ass. I'm always disciplined, yo. I'm a universal soldier. I always keep my composure. I don't know about everybody else, but I know I am. I've been this way for a long time, yo. That's why I've been training myself for so long. Even with the asthma, I trained myself, yo. I'm always running. I'm always lifting. I'm always doing shit. They get better, bigger, better, stronger, faster, more faithful. Everything, even my faith, I work out like a fucking muscle. To strengthen my faith, strengthen my everything. I was fasting before I even knew what the fuck fasting was. I've been doing this shit. I've been doing this shit. But that's the thing. When it's the truth, you know it is, because it's a fucking echo. The truth is the same shit. Everybody saying the same shit. That's why it's a fucking echo. Lies, only thing they got different variations and shit. Earth. I'm always trying to make sure I'm in a correct spot. That's why I like to climb. If there's something around me that I can climb, I will climb it, because I know, hey, I'm better at climbing than other motherfuckers are and shit, yo. So now I have the proper location that they don't fucking have, yo. If I can't climb some shit, then guess what? Now we might be literally on an even playing field. I don't have the advantage. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. So I'm always looking for the advantage in any way, shape, or form. Any way, shape, or form, I'm looking to get the advantage. Because now that you have the advantage, you have to keep the advantage and advance on the advantage. How you start is how you finish. But that doesn't mean how you start, automatically you're going to finish that way. Not at all. You can start one way and automatically be flipped upside down and fucking lose. You can lose in the beginning or at the very end, or all in between. The thing is, how you start is how you finish. So lay good plans, execute them good plans properly, and you should get the victory, yo. You should get the victory off rip. Oh, man. The moral law. That's the thing. I don't believe in goofy ass religions like that. Even when I was young and I believed in this shit, I was, whoa, the most important thing is be a good man, like my father, the king. Be a good man. That's what it's all about. Be a good man. Have upright, upstanding morals. Uh, who talks about that a lot? George Washington Carver talks about that a lot. Be a good man with good morals. Have a high moral fiber. No, it's not George Washington Carver. It's a person that George Washington Carver worked for, yo. That was his name, man. I forgot. I forgot what his name is. Let me see. Alright, yeah, that's the good brother name, yo. Booker T. Washington is his name. I'm like, it ain't George Washington Carver. George Washington Carver was a professor at this guy school. George Washington Carver worked for the guy that I'm thinking about. What is his name? It's Booker T. Washington, man. Booker T. Washington was a real good man. He prided himself on being a good man, first and foremost, before any other bullshit like religion, which is extremely bullshit. Good people have utilized that to do good things. But what I'm saying is they were already good people and they prided themselves on being good people. And they utilized this. But they could have utilized anything because they're good people. They would have turned this shit into good. Because this technically is not even good. So if you can turn something in, if you can use this, which is bad, and turn that shit into something good, then imagine what would happen if you use something good and put forward that shit and turn that shit into something good. It'll multiply times 10. But hey, whatever people have to use to save themselves, man. Some people like, hey, the Bible saved me from being somebody that's be knocking people off. Then okay, well, there you go, yo. Do whatever you gotta do, yo, to be a good motherfucker. If whatever you use to be a good motherfucker, I applaud you because you are a good motherfucker. If you had to use whatever that is, okay, cool, fine, no problem. Because if you're a bad motherfucker, it don't matter what the fuck you use. At that point in time, you're a bad motherfucker. You fucking up. So yeah, man. Always proud of myself on being a good man. Being a man first, and then a good man at that. I'm like, well, I'm a faithful person, but I don't know about some of this stuff in this Bible, some of this religious stuff. But I'm a faithful person, and that's what I'm gonna go by. I'm gonna go by. I'm gonna be a good man, no matter what this book say. What if the book say be a bad man? Fuck the book then. I'm gonna be a good man, based on being a good man, not based on this Bible. I will utilize the Bible to help me in my path to be a good man. But I'm not hindered or bind to this Bible to guide me to be a good man. Because this Bible is based on blind faith. I have eyesight. I need to see. I need to have faith that has vision. Vision. That hindsight. Foresight. Sight. I don't need sight unseen. I don't need blind faith. I need sight, foresight, hindsight, vision. That's what I need. I need to open my eyes. So that's what I went by. So I'm like, well, all of these are good books. The Bible is a good book. That's literally what it stands for. The gospel is a good book. I'm like, well, the Art of War is a good book as well, especially if you utilize it properly. You can make whoever you're protecting safer. You can conquer evil enemies. As long as his power is being harnessed by a good man, you can do good things with this good book. You just have to be a good man. This the gospel, the good news. Okay, well, this is good news as well. So this should be a gospel as well. I'm gonna mark this down in my mind as this is also a gospel. This is my gospel according to Eugene. So I've been had the art of war, and I've been learning about the different kind of warfare. This is intellectual warfare, using your brain. Outthink your opponent like chess. Make your next move your best move. I've been doing this. I've been doing this. All of this is about warfare, discipline, training yourself up, and that's what I've been doing. I've been doing that. You can't turn me around, yo. You can't turn me around for nothing. Everybody is born to die. I'm born to live. I will die for what I stand for, what I live for, and I will live for what I die for, and vice versa. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, if a man hasn't found something that he's willing to die for, then he's not fit to live. I found something I'm willing to die for, and I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live for it, but I'm also willing to die for it as well. I've been training myself up, yo. I've been training myself up spiritually as well. I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into the different books that I use, that I utilize. I've been training myself mentally, starting with this book. I've been training myself up spiritually, starting with the first book spiritually has been the Bible. 'Cause I didn't know any better. But that's a faith book. So I said, okay, well, if this is a faith book, then let me strengthen my faith using this book. It's like you grab a dictionary to study. All you got is definitions. Let me strengthen my vocabulary with these definitions. Let me strengthen my faith with this book, a gospel, with a good book, good news. And I've been doing that for a long time. Before the Rites of Passage program, I've been doing that. So this is nothing new to me. I've always been a universal soldier, man. Always kept my head high, had mad pride in who I am. I'm Eugene. I'm named after Eugene. I have a legacy to build on. I have a legacy to stand on. I always been this man. Even when I was a little kid, I still was this man. I wasn't even a little kid. I was just young, very young. But I always been a man. I was just a young man. I got a very old soul, man. Very, very old soul. I'm wise beyond my years. I just don't show it from time to time. I used to joke and play with motherfuckers just to keep motherfuckers distracted. Just to keep myself distracted. So I don't hone in too much and go bad and go full crazy. Because I'll do something on that, but my anger used to scare me. Now I'm not scared of shit, but I'm very cautious of it. But it's always been in my warfare, yo. Different kind of warfare. You have to meet the enemy on different planes. But you have to make sure you secure the proper battlefield. That's the earth. You have to make sure you secure the proper battlefield, the proper earth. To wage your war. So the first battlefield that I chose was my heart, my soul, and my mind. I said, okay, this is the first battlefield. You can't get in this motherfucker, dog. I won't allow you. I won't let you. I'll fight you tooth and nail. You cannot conquer this. I will conquer this. There's nothing you can do. It's literally nothing you can do. Nobody can conquer my heart, my soul, my mind except me. And once I conquered it, nobody else can defeat it. Nobody else can come up against it and break it. You couldn't break me if you tried. that you broke me, but I could tell you right now, you never will. You never could. You never will. Never. Never. If you thought you did, motherfucker, I was just lying. That's all. I'm just turning the other cheek so I can spin back around, kick your ass with a spin kick. I'm just out here living to fight another day, biding my time, setting up my own plans, making sure I secure the earth, the proper earth. I already have the moral law on my side, always. Always have heaven on my side, always. I'm very faithful. I'm a man of principle. First and foremost, before anything else, I'm a man of principle. So I always had these two things in my favor. Always. And I pride myself on discipline and training to make sure I have the proper strategy, to make sure I have the proper discipline. That's 3 out of 5. Okay. That means I should be okay. And I'm always looking for the advantage as far as the earth and making sure I have the location. So I'm always striving to get 4 out of 4 every single time, faithfully. Faithfully. Mm, mm, mm. But you know, people think it's all a game. And it might be, yo. But it's a game that I plan on winning. That's why I always I try to be the commander in chief. But if I cannot be the commander in chief, I try to make sure whoever the commander is a good one. Somebody to pattern life after. Not just this war, but life after. They have to have high character such as me. They have to have heaven on their side such as me. They have to have the moral law on their side. And if that's the case, then I'm like, okay, I can ride with this individual. I have the strategy. They have the hearts of men. And we can ride out together. But I've been on this art of war for a long time, yo. A very, very long time. None of this is new to me. Always had a brotherhood around me. Always had strategy around me. Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do that. Hey, you be here. Hey, you be there. Let's get this done, yo. We can do this. Let's knock this out. Even in football games, same way. It's all about the team. It's not about one. It's all about the team. Even though people always say it's not an I in team. I'm like, well, shit, that's me. I'm in this bitch. Fuck you talking about? It's damn sure there's a me in this goddamn team. Which it is. And that's very true. Hmm. Hmm. This warfare thing is deeper than just one plane. It's way deeper than just one plane. But that's why you have to study the art of war. And that's why I've been studying it for years, even before she gave me the book. For years. This is nothing new to me. A lot of people sleep on me, and I let them sleep. Let them stay asleep. because they'll never wake up. Me, on the other hand, I strategize, I implement, I utilize, I learn, I achieve, I push forward and keep pushing forward. I become better, stronger, faster, smarter, more faithful, more courage, more heart of a lion. Hmm. One of the 5 factors is discipline. A lot of people don't have discipline. Whatever you use to obtain your discipline, do that. If you have to use the Bible, do that. If you have to read The Art of War, do that. If you have to read other books, do that. Iron sharpen iron. Sharpen yourself. Become a better man or better woman. It's all about achieving and advancing and moving forward. Being a better you. You can't make anything else in life better if you don't make yourself better. A better you. All love starts with self-love. Inside out. It's all about. There's way more in The Art of War. That was only chapter 1. And I only discussed the 5 factors, the 5 constant factors mentioned in chapter 1. There's even more stuff to chapter 1 as well. This is a wonderful book because this book covers warfare on many different planes. So I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I would suggest that everybody get it and read a copy. They have the book on tape where they read it off to you. Do whatever you gotta do. Focus on the mission. Do whatever you gotta do. Take notes. Focus on the mission. All right, man. I talked enough. I think I should leave it as that. That way, when I start going into spiritual warfare, I'll break down another book that I use to strengthen my spiritual warfare, because it's all about warfare on many different planes. It can't be just one solitary planes. In life, we have multiple planes that we live on and live in, live within us, and we live within these other planes as well. I'm talking the metaphysical, talking about the fourth dimension, things of that nature. Talk about the carbon that our body is made out of, the same carbon that the whole earth is made out of, breaking us down to solitary atoms, saying that every atom is the same atom that makes us up, makes up the walls and the chairs that we sit on, makes up the carpet and the hardwood floors that we walk on. They're all the same atoms. So we are literally all the same. So basically, it's basically saying we are the earth and we are God and God is us. It's not God. It's not the God in me, like Mary said. We are God. Everything about us is a God particle that came directly from God. So we are literally made up of God. But yeah, man, I don't want to get too deep. So I think I'll try to just leave it as that. She gave me a good book. It was a very good book. But it's a book I already had for a long time before she even gave that to me. I went to I went to ninth grade in 1999. Hold on. Did I go to ninth grade in 1999? One, two, three, four. Yeah, I went to ninth grade in 1999. But I probably had the book before 1999. I probably had the book in either late 98 or early 99. But let's just say I got the book in 99. It's 24 right now. So that means I got that book 24 to 25 years ago. So I had that book. I think she gave me that copy. It was one of the Christmases, one of the first Xmas, maybe the first Xmas here, maybe the second Xmas here. But let's say I probably got that book in, let's say I got that book in '07. No, let's say '06. Let's say I got that book in '06. From 99 to '06, that's 7 years. So I done already had this book for 7 years before she even gave me that copy. And I used to study it a lot. I used to sleep a lot. I used to read that book and go to sleep a lot. And guess what I dreamt about? Hmm. Hmm. They not like us. They not like us. It's all about winning. And we will win. That's all that matters. I'm gone.